it's a Too Faced Special Effects Halloween makeup. So the first thing I'm doing is making the normal side of my face, and I'm just going to do a purple smoky eye. So first thing, I'm putting Chickadee and Beaches and Cream from MakeupGeek in my crease as my transition shade. Then I'm going in with Cocoa Bear with a smaller brush, and I'm putting that in the outer corner, crease, and inner corner. I'm making sure to bring it all the way in, and the only parts I'm leaving bare is the center of my lid. And then for the actual lid color, I'm going in with Sensuous from MakeupGeek. It's a really pretty purple shade. But any purple shade will work, just smoke out that lower lid. Then I'm just going in with makeup wipes to clean up the excess. I'm also going to wipe half of my face for the Spirit Gum and wax because it will not adhere to your face if you have a bunch of oils from your makeup on your face. So you want to make sure that skin's nice and clean. Then I'm going in with Spirit Gum to make the wax stick to my face. Be sure to tap it or it will not be sticky and your wax will not stick at all. So here I'm putting wax on my face, and I couldn't find any of my makeup spatula, so I'm getting ratchet, and I'm using a butter knife to spread the wax along my face and blend in with my skin. You can just use your fingers, but I find it a little bit easier to use a spatula, or in this case a butter knife. And I'm making sure to put lotion, or you can even use makeup remover or anything with an oil in it to make sure that the wax will not stick to your hands and it sticks to your face. Because if it's sticking to your fingers, it's so hard to make it stick to your face. Then I'm going in with some liquid latex, and I'm just spreading that throughout my face. And then I'm going to take some cotton balls and pull them apart and stick it right on top of that liquid latex to make it look like muscles and flesh. It really makes it 3D and makes it look a lot more realistic than just painting your face red and throwing some blood on there. And it's super easy. Everyone has cotton balls at home, and all you have to do is just stick little pieces on there, and it looks so much better. So I forgot to put something over my eyebrows, and you definitely don't want to put liquid latex on your eyebrows because it will rip your eyebrows off. So I'm taking 2 pieces of clear tape. Masking tape would be better, but I didn't have any. So I'm sticking the 2 sticky sides together and cutting off the excess. I'm going to put it over my eyebrow just so I can put liquid latex over it and it will not rip out my eyebrow hair or be too harsh on that area. So then I'm just putting the liquid latex over that tape and more cotton balls. So I'm just going to continue to do that all the way down my face and a little bit onto my neck to make it really look like muscles and ripped tissue in there, and not just a bare face. And liquid latex, you don't have to order that online. I went to Party Works and I got some for like $2 or $3. So it's really easy to find and really affordable. So you don't have to have it, but it just makes the look so much more realistic and nicer. I'm also putting a little bit on my ear so it won't look so weird. Now I'm just taking a Q-tip, and with more liquid latex, I'm going over those cotton balled areas. Using a Q-tip makes it have more texture and makes it look a little bit nastier than it would if I just went over it with a real brush. It kind of spreads it out and makes it look more realistic. Also, if you have a bald cap, that would be perfect. So you could do it on a whole half of your head so it will look real, because obviously if you have a ripped face, you won't have hair there. But now I'm just going over with foundation, and I'm making sure to go over that wax and blending everything out, my concealer, and making that side of my face look extra pretty and the other side look a complete mess. So then you just want to finish up your eyes. You want to smoke out your lower lash line, add eyeliner, mascara, lashes if you want to. I did. I don't remember what kind they were. They were just kind I got at the Halloween store, and they were really dramatic. So you just want to curl your lashes and put on some mascara. You can skip lashes, but I just want them to be dramatic always. I always find an excuse to put on eyelashes. So, sorry if my face is halfway out of the frame in a lot of this video. I wasn't even really paying attention, and I was just trying to get really detailed and close up to my mirror, and I didn't even realize it till I was editing that you can only see half my face. So sorry. And you want to fill in your eyebrows so one of them is really prominent, and then obviously you won't have one on the other side because it's going to be burnt and torn and gross. Now I'm just contouring. I went in with the Kat Von D contour palette, and I just contoured the usual places under my cheekbones and my temples, under my jawline. And in a little bit, I go in with a deeper contour shade and contour the crap out of my face. This is the Morphe 9B palette, and I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going in with one of the shades of blush and just making that side look normal as usual. Now I'm just going in and painting. Now this is the part that kind of takes the longest, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cover it up with other shades of red and black and blood also. So just take your time and paint what you think needs painted. I'm also dragging it down my neck to make it look a little bit more realistic. Obviously I wasn't going anywhere, so I wasn't that worried about it, but if you're going to do this look for a Halloween party or whatever you're doing on Halloween, it would be really cool to like bring it all the way down your neck and your clothes and make it look really awesome. But then you want to go in with a darker gray or black and kind of contour places that you want to look deeper. So I'm taking this dark shade in places that I definitely want to look a lot deeper, and then I will go back in with the red and fill in other places. I'll also leave a couple of little spaces white, so that can be my highlighted areas. The biggest part of this that I find making it look the best is you definitely want to highlight and contour this area because that's what gives it depth and makes it look so much more realistic and so much better. If it's just plain red, it just does not look that good. So really take your time and just keep taking a step back and looking at it and figure out which places you want to look deeper and what places you want to be brought up. More places that you want to highlight. Also brought it back into my hair a little because I thought it looked weird with just it cutting off right at my hairline. So like I said, a bald cap would be perfect. You could paint the whole thing and do the exact same thing that I'm doing. You could cut it in half and make it really look like half of your face or your head was burnt or whatever, cut off. Obviously not cut off, but like you got in a wreck or something. That'd be really cool too. But I didn't have one and I didn't feel like fooling with one, so I skipped it. But now I'm just painting that darker gray and some purples and reds in my eye because I didn't want to put liquid latex too close to my eye because that just freaks me out. That stuff, I feel like you should not put that anywhere near places like that. So I'm just filling it in darker to make it kind of recede from the light a little bit, and I go in a couple more times and put some eyeshadow over it to make it not look so shiny. Now I'm taking like a cream blush and I'm stippling it on with a sponge to make the skin around the wound look irritated. You definitely don't just want to have like a harsh line because in reality that wouldn't have happened. You would have some irritation there between the line and your regular skin. So now for the first part of the blood, I'm going in with scab blood. It's a little bit thicker and it kind of dries quicker and it looks just thick and gross. So I'm placing that on the places where I put the gray-black color because that's the color that I want to have the most depth. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I went in and contoured. I did this with like a really, really cool tone shade and I just contoured the crap out of my face and made it really, really noticeable. So now I'm going in with the thinner blood. I think this was like the vampire blood that you can get at any Halloween store. I'm sure you can get it at like Walgreens or anything too. at this time of year. So this is just a thinner blood that I just put pretty much everywhere. I was a little bit nervous to put on the white places because I wanted those places to be highlighted, but I ended up putting it everywhere, and it looked so much better once I did. So yeah, just cake it on, put it wherever you want, and have fun with it. Just let it run down your face. Oh, you might want to wear clothes you don't really care about because I get blood everywhere every time I do a look like this. I don't know how I do, but I always do. And I also went back and put it on my ear because it looks weird when you have a bare ear and everything else is super bloody. See, yeah, I'm doing it right there. But I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. It's just really fun, and I had a lot of fun making it. So if you do anything like this, be sure to take a picture and send it to me. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.